What's up, guys? Ham Radio QSO here today, and it's been a while since I've been around. Had a lot of stuff going on. Moved in a family member, a grandmother. She was having some troubles, and family's important, and you do what you got to do to take care of family. So I moved her in. But in the moving in process, I gave up my radio room, turned it into a room for her. So now I gotta figure out how to radio, because right now I've got a couple temporary setups, so I got to build me a new shack. Do I want to build a new shack? Not really. Am I a carpenter? No, never been one. Been a long time since I built anything. But let me show you what I got going on here. I started laying out my foundation for my shed, or my shack, or whatever you want to call it. This is a 10 by 10 is what it's going to be. The walls are going to be 7 feet 3 inches. It'll have a gable roof on it, and it's just going to be a lot of work. And once I get it built, I got to clean all this mess up. I got to get rid of the old couch and a bunch of other stuff. You can see my big Jetstream antenna laid out there. It's down at the moment. My Delta loop is down at the moment. You can see the beam way over there, and over here I've got a vertical and an end fed. That's how I'm radioing right now. But you know, I did what I had to do to take care of the grandmother. Like I said, family is important. But this shouldn't be too bad of a project. Like I said, I'm not a carpenter, but if you take your time, measure correctly, everything will come out just right. So I'm going to try to update you guys as I go along. As you can see, I already got my floor joists in. Everything is level where I need it all to be. And all I got to do is go through here and drive in some nails. Got this all squared up. I'll check the square as I'm driving in these nails before we put down this for our subfloor. That's going to be our floor. 4 pieces of that. Sheeting for the side of the building. There's 17 sheets of that. Bunch of 2x4s. There's 40 treated 2x4s here by 8s. And these are just indoor wall studs. There's 16 of those. They're not treated. Then there's some 2x6x10s for my bottom plate and a dual top plate. Shingles, roof tar, screws, hurricane straps, tarp, nails, square. That square, by the way, is really old. I just went ahead and cleaned it up. It was my fiance's dad's. So I figured I'm going to use it on this project. And she said, yeah, go ahead and clean her up. So I cleaned it up. It was really bad rusted. But we got it functional. But that's where we're at, so yeah. But like I said, I'll try to keep you updated along this this journey, the shack build. I got big plans for this shack. It'll have drywall in it, a nice floor, and you know, not good lights in it. You won't have no trouble seeing in here. But it'll be a process. We'll get there. This may be a several part video, but taking you guys along with the journey. So I'll be back. Well, it is the next morning. I've done quite a bit yesterday, but not a lot. Made it as far as I wanted to. Got the floor down and got one wall cut out, ready to nail together. Let you guys check it out. Oh, that's where we be so far. Got the floor down, the subfloor. It's all nailed in. Turned out really well. My measurements and patience paid off. Everything is square. If you look down this edge here, you don't see anything sticking out nowhere. It's all flush. Sorry about that. Just had some coffee. But I got my back wall cut out and laid out where I'm going to put it. You can see I got sister studs in 2 spots. That's for my sheeting that goes on the side, so I have some solid place to nail it together and it won't be flopping and carrying on. But those studs are 7 feet 3 inches. All part of the plan, so I could have sheeting overlap the bottom plate down there and the bottom subfloor, so we don't get any water coming in. But that's where we're at. This didn't take very long to do. I'm working by myself. My fiance comes out from time to time and helps me move boards or lift this heavy stuff over into place, and of course she'll have to help me set this wall up. But I'm gonna get busy. I'll update you guys as I go through. We should be able to get all these walls up in no time today. Then we're going to start on that famed roof. That's going to be a pain because, like I said before, I'm not a carpenter. But anyway, I got to get busy. Well, the sun's going down. I've been on and off working on this thing today. Had half a dozen things come up. It seems like I can never work on anything without somebody wanting something or needing help, but that's okay. That's why I'm here. But anyway, I'll show you what I got completed here so far. For the most part, the walls are all framed up. I still got to do some what I call filler stuff. I framed for a door that I had, but I left it wider than what I needed because you can see that big door over there. I don't like that big door, and I recently found another one today. A friend of mine's got it. It's got the frame on it and everything, so I can set that in, but I think I'll have to cut that out because it may not be framed for the door that I'm going to pick up, which, you know, that's okay. I'd rather do it now than versus when I get all the sheeting on there. Yeah. Here's a friendly neighborhood cat. Don't know that cat, but anyway. So it's not been too difficult today. It's been a pain, just slow, working by myself. But for the most part, it is where I want it to be. Now tomorrow, I gotta get a step ladder, put another top plate on here, drive these down and tighten everything up a little bit because I don't know if you've ever built a shed before, but you can move your walls until you get everything in there to tie it all together and make it structurally sound. Still quite a bit of work to do, but that's okay. Use a lot of the lumber. All these right here are going to be for my roof rafters. And those I'm going to use for my top plate. And 2x6 is for the beam down the center for my roof. But yeah, that's where we're at. And sorry if I'm moving too fast on this video. It's cold and I'm tired. So with that, I am going to cut this video here and go in the house and watch some college basketball. I was watching some good games today. That's why it took me so long, trying to build a shed during March Madness. But tomorrow, I'll probably try to get this door on, get this roof done like I said, and I'm just in my head talking about half a dozen things. But anyway, I'm out of here, guys. Peace. Oh, new video to come.